Alright.
Hell no.
Yo. Hold up a second. The hell? Alright.
Yo,
Yo.
what's happening?
What's good? What's good, bro?
What's good? What's up?
Alright. Before you tell your story, let me do the introduction, okay?
Okay, for sure, for sure.
Alright. Alright, y'all. What's going on? This your man, brother Devin, aka Goldbone, and tonight we got another GBTS. For those that don't know, that's an acronym for Goldbone Thug Stories. Six Side. Now inside, you already know what it is. And we got my brother here, Shumar. He's about to share his paranormal activity story. So, brother Shumar, introduce yourself and then tell people your story. And then towards the end of the bit, you can give out your social media.
Okay. On my social media is Chief, Chief underscore
At
Baba
the
Blue.
end, at the end,
What'd you say?
yeah. You tell the people who you are, tell your story, and then at the end you give out your social media.
Okay, cool. Well, this is Chief. I'm Chief Baba Blue. You know what I'm saying? AKA Braxton. That's my name. I love my name. Fucking with the government.
Okay.
You know. But here go my story. Check it out. Look,
I
this is like the most memorable paranormal activity ass experience, or whatever you want to call it, that I've had. Right? I was in Seattle, Washington. This probably had been maybe my third or fourth trip that way, and this is before now that I learned about my ancestors being the Aborigines and the original of Turtle Island on the land and shit. So now, looking back at it, I understand why this shit happened. But I was going to this park by the water in Seattle, Washington, called Native Park, and I would go, roll my weed, turn up, listen to my music, and across the way you'd have uh, what are Native Americans, you know what I'm saying, over there chilling. And I would wonder why my energy was just always cool, you know what I'm saying? But why they was like shooting this like certain energies my way, right?
mm-hmm.
Well, one day I'm chilling and they come over with like too much of a friendly energy and I could peep that. But because they really hadn't fucked with me before, I like awarely invited that shit in, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just really aware but still invited the shit in. I didn't want to be an asshole, not anything. I didn't want to allow for them to finally come fuck with me, pull me out of my energy that I was always in when I went down there, right? But when that happened, they came over with some drink. They came over with some drink. It was like five dudes. And it was red. It was a red drink. And fucking I only drank with some Samoans at the time, but I had considered drinking with them when they came over there, but still to be on my shit. And the moment it was that they offered me this drink, and then never have I heard any voice, anything before, but something real loud and clear said, fuck no, do not, don't, please don't, right? And it felt like an electric shock to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never happened to me, nothing before, but I listened. So they offered me the drink, and I said nah. And everybody else took a sip, and it was hot as fuck. The sun's out. So after I denied the drink, I go like sit off a whiles across from all the 5 dudes and everything, and they was sitting on like this bench. But the main person that was like looked like the leader of all of them or whatever was sitting on top above the other 4. And the way the sun was hitting, fucking out of nowhere, who all took a sip of that drink, which I feel like it was more than just some red Kool-Aid or whatever the fuck that was in it. I think it was blood in it. You know what I'm saying? To make like something a part of their shit, like some type of connect type shit, right? And then, but the sun was hitting like at a diagonal, but behind them. And I'm watching this shit. Now, if you ever seen The Matrix or the movie What to Do in Denver When You're Dead,
Yeah.
their heads, like Mr. Smith, started like phasing. You know what I'm saying? They was just chilling at first. Then all 4 of these dudes' heads, but not the person that was like the ringleader above him. He was just straight faced, just sitting there sipping. But all their heads start like phasing and shit. You know, I was just smoking bud. And then fucking they stopped and they all just started to stare off in the motherfucking space and shit. And I knew that I thought about like demons and legions of motherfuckers or some shit. Always started coming to mind. And
so basically all of that was like your intuition going off when all of that was going on, right?
yes.
Okay.
And then after it had all stopped, like motherfuckers stopped phasing, like the head stopped doing weird shit and stopped looking and staring off, something told me to go dap everybody up. But I as I was doing it, or as I finished, something was like, you did that, or I had you do that, or it just happened like that, so you could show the ringleader of who all tried to get you to drink that shit and who all did that you are not afraid type shit, you know what I'm saying? And that you wasn't finna go, you know? And which I wasn't. It was just, I was really observing. It was interesting. I had asked the motherfucking universe, like, yo, show me, I want a paranormal experience. I want some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? Something to happen, something to go down, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. I dapped everybody up when I left. And yeah, that's just what it was, you know. And that was some weird shit. So if you ever can see the movie though, What to Do in Denver When You're Dead, I was likewise of the character in that movie, because Seattle, like just being outside there, it was like that. It was like when nightfall came, it was like some other shit, you know.
Right.
Motherfuckers
Okay.
was like 60, 70, buff as hell off meth, just outside trolling the streets looking for shit to fuck up. It was crazy.
Right. Okay. So then what? So 2 questions. What would you say? What would you say would be the occult meaning behind that? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is what would be the life lesson for people to learn for people to learn about your paranormal activity experience?
I took from it that motherfuckers know. I feel like they knew who I was before I knew fully who I was.
Right.
Type shit. It was trying to get me to say in a way. And plus too, I've been a couple of times trying to be recruited by Freemasons and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know what I'm saying? But what do you mean when you say, what is the occult like meaning behind it? What do you mean by that?
Well, as in what would be the hidden meaning behind what you experience? What would be the symbolic meaning behind your experience, and what what could people learn from it? What life lesson could they take from your paranormal activity experience?
Shit, nothing is as it appears, and fucking what I say, stay away from large groups. Nothing is as it appears, and motherfucking people know. Some people can see and know who you are or who you're becoming before you even come to realize that shit. See what I'm saying? So if you are on a path of knowledge of self or anything or whatever, keep your distance and look, listen, and observe. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean be paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Do you and be real cautious about who you letting in your areas and all that and everything. And
That's right.
energy transfer type shit.
Yeah.
Don't you smoke with everybody. Don't be drinking anything and everybody, especially if it's liquor. You know what I'm saying? Because
Because
your experience. What?
you don't know who will spike your shit. Exactly.
Exactly.
Would you like this to be shared on Instagram as well as YouTube?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Alrighty. I'll do that, and your story will be uploaded tomorrow.
Cool. Hell yeah. You know.
Alrighty. It was great. It was great getting to know you, brother Shumar, and I enjoyed talking with you off uh, uh, off on Facebook, and I hope we get to do this again.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Just let me know.
For sure. Can you give out your social media so people can
Yes.
contact you?
My Facebook is Shumar Marquise, and my Instagram is Chief_Baba Booey. Baba Booey, that's BAUBAUBUWE, and that stands for this. In Egyptian whole mythology or studies, the Ba is representative of the personality. So I'm a life path 11. So Ba, my personality, mirroring your personality, and then you got BU. So us being ourselves, our whole realized selves, and that's we. You know what I'm saying?
I like
So
that.
Baba, Boo, we. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my name is encompassing whoever like this, like what we doing right now.
I've even heard that in a couple of cartoons and sitcoms. Like, hey, Baba Booey, how you doing? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very familiar with the name and term, but for you to actually use that and find the supernatural significance, that I think that's fire.
Appreciate it.
Well, all right, y'all. This your man, Brother Devin, aka Goldbone, and this has been another Goldbone Thug Story Paranormal Activity segment, and we'll catch you next time. Peace. 6
Peace.